all types of music and loves to dance. He says that he's been misreading signals and has had to slow down lately. And he claims that his part-time job is a great way to meet women. Please welcome Ray Bennett. Ray, how are you? Excuse me. So you have this great job that helps you meet women.
Yeah, actually.
Are you a bartender or a disc jockey or what?
Better,
what?
better. I'm part-time. I promote for rock and roll bands on the Sunset Strip. And I just have the option of just meeting women all day long.
Yeah.
I love it.
Promoting rock and roll bands on the Sunset Strip.
Yeah, you know,
like
pass
at
out
Grizzards
flyers.
or places like, what is that?
Gazzari's, the Troubadour, the Rocks, you know, just out passing out flyers all day long.
Yeah. Have any of these women that you've met ever turned into a serious relationship, or is it all just kind of superficial?
It's superficial, but gotta tell you, if I've had like 40 or 50 like one-night stands, just meeting these women on a strip.
Well, I won't ask you to define that. I just take your word. And you say you had to slow down.
Yeah, usually because with these women, I'm usually a very aggressive person. But I usually now, over the years, I'll let them do the initiating because, you know, I've been slapped like a couple of times. It's like, whammo, whammo. And they're sitting there going, I go, what'd you do that for? He goes, I'm not ready for it. So I let them do the initiating.
Uh-huh. Well, okay. Let's take a look at the women that Ray had to choose from. Now, remember, you're going to pick the woman that you think's best for him. First, there's Maria. She enjoys dancing and miniature golf. She thinks that there are some great places to meet men, like bars, beaches, Navy bases. She usually dates once a week, and she says that good looks are not a priority for her, and here's what she's looking for instead.
An honest, sincere person. Someone that can talk to me, doesn't have to yell at me, can tell me whatever he wants to tell me, because I'm going to either take it and deal with it as I can, or the door's right there if you don't like it.
Next, Dawn, she works out regularly. She loves music. She'd like to meet a man who is talkative and considerate with a firm chin and larger hands. We asked Dawn if she usually kisses on a first date. Here's what she said.
If I felt it was right, if, you know, I really liked the guy and I felt he really liked me, I would kiss him. I wouldn't do anything else, just like a little peck or something. I don't think it's too good to, you know, just go all out and start making out on the first date. You don't even really know the person.
Finally, Darcy says that sometimes she goes to nightclubs by herself. She describes herself as, quote, wild at times. She says that lately she's been losing interest in the men that she's been meeting after 2 weeks, or the men that she's been meeting after, I suppose, she's been with them for 2 weeks. And it seems that a lot of guys approach her at work, and here's more on that.
Unfortunately, you have to sift through those too. You know, once in a while you'll get someone who will just be completely covered with oil and grease, and he'll just look at you, ooh, baby, you know, will you go out with me? You know, like, I don't think so. 1-900, get real, you know.
Okay. Those are the 3 women Ray had to choose from. It's time for you to decide who you would match him up with, if you'll do that now. Going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll meet the woman that Ray selected here. Everything that happened on their date, we'll do it. 2 and 2. Be right back at you. All right, we're back. Ray's going to tell us who he selected.
I picked Darcy.
Haven't seen each other since their date. We always hear both sides. Say hello to Darcy Wiggy. Well, Darcy, I'll get it. It's Wiggy, right?
Yes, it's a wiggy.
Yeah, nice to have you here, Darcy.
Thank you.
Make yourself at home back there, and Ray will start us off.
We went out, we went to, what was it? Actually, we met up at the 7-Eleven.
You met at the 7-Eleven?
Yeah, she came over to the 7-Eleven because if you live in Hawthorne, it's...
There's only Mr. Hollywood would do it.
Yeah, why not? So we met at the 7-Eleven, and I looked her over. She was wearing some nice, you know, Hollywood...
You looked her over?
Yeah, she came up in the car, looked her over, had some really nice sunglasses on, driving gloves, which was kind of neat, and I go, okay, this is great. I liked it.
And what did you think of Ray when you saw him, Darcy?
He was dressed really casual in shorts and like a tank top. He kind of looked pretty dorky. I don't know.
Well, Ray, so...
Oh, why not?
Yeah, so what do you jump in her car or your car?
Yeah, we jumped to the car, and she did all the driving. She came down from Lancaster. We went down to Hermosa Beach. Then we found
Does this seem romantic to you at all, this whole procedure?
Kind of, sort of. It was like
Kind
more
of,
of a
sorta?
friend. It was more of a friendship kind of thing.
So you're down in
far.
Hermosa, and you're doing what?
We went down to find a nice place to park. Then she goes, "Hey, you want to see my whip?" I go, "Did you bring it?" I go, "Yeah, I brought the whip." So she lifted up the trunk and she brought out this whip. And as it's in there, she started twirling around and twirling around. Then I set up a couple of Coke cans out there and she just went, whammo, and it snapped it right off. It was great. Yahoo!
So not just another pretty face.
Just not a pretty face. One of the whip.
So is this like a bull whip, like one of those 12-foot bull whips?
Yeah, it's a 9-foot leather bullwhip. Exactly. You get it at a horse and feed shop.
You what? A horse and feed shop,
Right,
yes. And how does this come in handy, Darcy?
Well,
are you snapping snakes as you walk down the road, or what?
I use it for self-protection mainly. And
Self-protection,
yeah,
so no one can get within 9 feet of you or their eyes.
18 feet, you know, every which way. I don't really use it on anybody. I've hit myself several times with it.
So you've had the whip demonstration. Now what happened?
Then we went down to Redondo and stuff. We had a couple of drinks down there. Then she wanted to do like shopping and stuff. So I go, what do you want to shop for? She goes like skull earrings and handcuffs and yeah, kind of neat stuff like that. And then she goes, yeah. And so we went shopping around. She wanted to get this like bustier thing. It was like a Madonna black bustier thing. And her favorite color is black. So I go, perfect. So she would, get
Black
ready
is
for the evening.
presence of all color.
That's it. That's it.
Just no black roses, Chuck.
I'm sorry?
No black roses. Everything
Let me
else
write that
black.
down. So do you go someplace after this?
Yeah, we went out dancing, a little place in Manhattan Beach. We got there early, so we just go, all right, what do you want to do now? Oh, let's have a couple of shooters. Boom, 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 boom. Then, we started dancing.
Literally described as a two-fisted drinker.
That's,
Boom, boom, boom.
And so we went out dancing. We're 4 or 5 songs later. We were all sweaty, panting, and sticky, and just panting like dogs on the dance floor. So we came in, and we sat down. We're just looking at each other and just started blowing each other off, cooling us down. Then we started, getting towels and stuff. It was kind of neat.
I've never had a date like this on the show, I have to admit. These are things that I've never heard before. So how did this date end?
It ended about like 12:30. We were both on the tired side, and she had to go see her dad. So what I did is have her drop me off on the freeway on-ramp. It's really weird. It's great because, she doesn't know her way around at all. So I was just like, here, just drop me here. You're a little tired. This is the way home. And
So she drops you off on the freeway on-ramp,
Right.
and you walk home.
and I walk home, yeah. The reason being because
That's
she doesn't.
convenient, though,
Yeah,
that
it
you
was
could live that close.
5 minutes away.
Right.
I felt kind of strange about dropping him off at the freeway, but, he insisted that I drop him off there. He didn't want me to get lost after dropping him off at home
Yeah, well, that
and
was
then
kinda
coming
nice.
back and getting lost trying to find the freeway. So it felt funny. I didn't really want to drop him off there, and I'd never done that before, but...
Yeah, I've never heard of anyone ever doing that before, but I guess it worked for you. So.
Yeah, it was fine. So just a hug and a kiss on the cheek, and I didn't want to.
He sneaked that in, Chuck.
Did he?
He snuck that.
Yeah.
I grabbed a hold of his face, turned it sideways, and gave him
Well, let's take a look and see what the audience picked for you. I guess this worked, and we're going to find out pretty soon. They picked Darcy 52%, as a matter of fact. All the way from Lancaster. If you'd like to ask her out again,
Sure.
we'd be happy to pay for it.
Darcy, would you like to get some more peach margaritas?
I'd love to.
Come on out, Darcy. I must tell you, for all the verbal bravado going on here, I got a feeling that, well, you all had a nice time anyway. Thanks for coming. So we're going to come right back with our next guest. Stay with us.
Would you like to be on Love Connection? Just call this number now.